Hello, I am Kodili-nye. Welcome back to uh, a brand new street vlogging for today, and we are going to be discussing more of the things that will bring about total transform homeland. And we're homeland pro-homeland channel geared towards uplifting our homeland from the shackles of underdevelopment and maladministration and political recklessness of the politicians who are bent to cause mayhem, and saving the homeland from the riffraffs who are masquerading as agents of violence and depopulation of our communities. We are here to refloat the hope of economic revival in our homeland and bringing about the determination that we can do it, we can change things. And I do believe with your support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to this channel, we go a long way in doing just that. Remember, I'm still called Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. And what are we talking about today? We are talking about, some time ago, he did a video about what need to be done by determined people or determined government of Anambra State to basically bring the population or investors back to Onitsha. And that video actually excited a lot of people, because we were discussing about supposing Soludo build the same college of nursing he's doing in Isuofia, in Onitsha, with other infrastructures, that things will definitely change for good. But today we are going to talk about what is happening in Onitsha, why government abandoned the proposed tourist attraction center at the bank of the river Niger, and why this is becoming part of Soludo's weakness, that many times he will propose to do something when he talked about it, but he will be delaying, dilly-dallying, and at the end of the day, another state will come up and basically do something great, because before he will now wake up and say, hello, it seems that these people are overtaking us, let me go and start doing something quickly. So I don't know why the government that is looking for money, looking for internal generated revenue, want economic development, will look at the gold mine that Onitsha beachfront will present and be handling it with key gloves, leaving the charlatans to basically delay or frustrate the project. So that project is a project that will be giving the government more than 50 to 100 billion. Not just the money, but the impact of bringing so many population into Onitsha just to wine and dine and to have proper leisure facilities in Onitsha, which is lacking in the greater Onitsha region. So what is happening? Why can't the government take this project serious? This one will be even a game changer than the Solution Fund City at Oka, because when you look at Onitsha as a whole, the metropolitan city of Onitsha, which is more than 8 million people, actually lack any leisure facility, lack any fun facilities, lack anything except the business that is going on there. And that's very, very sad. We keep on hearing thousands of Onitsha people, Onitsha indigenous and residents, moving to Asaba, moving to Abo, those to enjoy facilities. Some of them going to Abuja and going to Lagos, those that are with mega funds and mega millions, because According to them, Onitsha is just for business. There is no life in there. That's what some of the people were saying. And many of the cities around us are using Onitsha as a way of developing their economy. Think about Delta State. Think about Imo State. Before the advent of insecurity in Imo State, people from Onitsha flood into Owerri every weekend just to spend their resources in there. So what I'm saying is that the government should wake up from their slumber and do the needful now and bring about these tourist attraction facilities that they have proposed. I know that they want to cash fund when there was issue with the guy in Lagos, the guy that has leisure facilities. I've forgotten his name. Paul Onwunibe's business in Lagos. And the government started announcing, oh, we are going to do something in Onitsha's, Onitsha beachfront and all those things. But not knowing that they were not serious about it, they were just catching crews and they were making a fun of people. Because can you imagine that after 1 year and of the clearance of that place, nothing has been done there? You know, if the government is not determined, why not secure the whole place for investors and partner with them and give a deadline that these things should be? Or just put the sand there and create a beach from there where the government will be taking some income and create like huts for people to sit down there, go on weekend to enjoy themselves in there, to have a family life there. You know, but I don't know what is happening to our people. You know, we were talking about the Bakassi market there should be completely demolished and the compensation paid to those this thing, because those are not adding any much value to that gold mine of a place. So that's why we are saying that the government should be determined to bring a redevelopment in our homeland, and this is part of it. Because if you can build something like 5 to 10 leisure centers in Onitsha, I'm telling you, those places will be full day in, day out. And this will be bringing every day billions of income or revenue to the government. So it takes a determined governor or determined government to do all those things. So that's why we are urging the Anambra State government, time to sleep or time to slumber is far ended. This is a time to wake up from your slumber. This is a time to actually accelerate their gear. I know that when people were criticizing you of slow pace of development in the state, you launch Operation Changing Gear 2.0. So now is to change the gear again and be determined. You look at the man in Enugu, it seems that he's moving very faster. Because if you look at most of the proposals the Anambra State proposed, he went ahead to be not just talking about it, but doing action. You look at the hotel he's building. Anambra proposed the hotel before him. Anambra said they will build 10-story high building, but nothing is completely happening there. It's been abandoned. Anambra proposed train, they proposed this. The guy is moving ahead in most of these things we have proposed, and he's doing it quicker. Anambra talked about building a lot of these roads, major roads. What the man did is to award over 100 and something roads in Enugu city as a whole. I know some people say there's quality. The quality he's putting in there is not that much. But for him to be doing over 141 roads in Enugu city alone, tell you something that you know we must learn from him. I think we might send the government officials of Anambra on a crash course to Enugu State to know how they are moving with speed, because that's what we need to learn. You look at the environment in Enugu, the man has basically tidied up the environment better than what we have done in Onitsha. So the time to do something about Onitsha is now. Let us not, be handling it with kick gloves, because nothing will happen in Anambra State unless Onitsha rise, and nothing will happen in Igbo land unless Onitsha rise. And this is a time to bring back Onitsha, not just bringing it back, but to be a leader or a leading city in the east of the Niger and the east in the whole Nigeria. Very, very important, because without that, we will not be seeing much economic revival, and we will not be bringing back our population, which are scattered most of the places in Nigeria. So that's what we are asking for. That's what we are discussing. This is very important. If we can do something over these things, I'm telling you, millions of jobs will be created, and our homeland will be transformed, and our homeland will be revived for good of all. I don't know what you think about that. I don't know if we are making sense here. Go to the comment section. What do you think about that? Do you think Soludo has been handling this issue of Onitsha with key gloves? I'm talking about the Leisure Center, the Onitsha beachfront that has been abandoned for a year and 4 months now, 5 months now. So what is your thought? What is stopping Soludo from actually accomplishing this? This is a money spinner. If Soludo is an economist, he will know better than us, because remember, he's a professor, and a professor knows all. But we are just advising that all of us should share this video, so that the professor should also wake up, so that things will be moving in a accelerated form. Thank you for joining us once again. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful, the only son of the wonderful, and have a wonderful time. And see you in the next one. Bye.